Yeah, it just went live. Sweet. Can you hear my fan right now?
It's in the background a little. That's
Not too bad.
Come to the mic. It won't be noticeable after we put
Alright, sweet as.
Alright, share plays on tower. Stand up and do comms.
Alright, where's we got here? Fuck, we should have sent him an invite anyway, just in case someone left.
I'm talking with Expert. He said he's talking to Matt and he just wants me and Side to do content for today.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Nah, he was just confused. As I said, I've got share play on. Stream.
Alrighty. Wait, what? Lap 1 of 3. Okay, qualifying 18 minutes. Alright.
There we go.
And welcome everyone to the PS4 America Series Round 1 of Season 2 of the Spec F1 Esports. Should be a good season this year. Go run through the teams right now. In Red Bull we've got Tifosi 0117 and Jamil F1. In the Mercedes, we've got BRT Faz and BRT Matthias. In the Haas, LAS Sonel and LAS F1 Skid. In the Renault, we've got LAS Chucky and LAS Purple. In the Ferrari, the defending champion, IORT Sterling and Mad Dog K9. In the McLaren, we've got Vasellini and the Sword of Doom. In Alfa Romeo we have Captain Schmeg and Shawsome 4321. In the Toro Rosso we have Flavius 10 and Samurai 7C Avalar. In the Williams we have Loquita Jaja and Mick Marcotte. And in the Racing Point we have Alpoom and Bean Sandwich. Last year's standings were quite interesting. Sterling won the championship by 69 points over Bean Sandwich. Alpoom made a late entry into the series starting in round 14 and won 7 of the 9 races he entered and finished second in the other 2. Finished 72 points behind, so he's going to be one to watch this year.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm looking at the standings here right now and he just dominated. So he's my pick this year to probably take home the whole thing. Alright, where are we? Alright. First on track, Flavius is on a flying lap at the moment. Telemetry up.
While we've got the Mercedes driver doing the out lap, I'd like to introduce the commentary for today. We've got SideshowProd on the main commentary, and I will be sitting in in the back for a little bit. I'm NBC-Alcatraz, and we've also got a third member on commentary, TheVeryLazyTowel. So that's our commentary team for today for this USA championship starting in Australia. So it's nice to see you guys on Spec. It's nice for you guys to welcome me onto the commentary team. And hopefully they can put on a good show for today.
Hopefully it'll be a good race. I'm sure it will. You there, Tal?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Is it too much of a delay, you reckon?
Ooh, LAS Chris Can, 123.9. First one out. Localita. Yeah, that's not
a Mercedes driver.
Not a bad time.
Mercedes
yeah.
driver had to finish on the softs. The 127.
120.7. Very quick lap. BRT Matthias right behind him with only 3/10 off his teammate. Mercedes are looking quick at the beginning.
The Alpha driver about to come through. Shawsome. Let's see what time he does. Horsham goes into P3 with a 120.793. These are great first bunker laps for the soft compound drivers. We've only got one driver on the medium so far.
Okay. And Sandwich is coming through turn 14. Down into turn 15 into the last corner. Let's see what he can put on the board. He should be very quick. Oh, it looks like he might have made a mistake around the lap. Only a 124 for him.
We still yet to see the two McLaren drivers come out. We're still waiting to still produce the lap. We've got the two Hash drivers that are on the lap right now.
Latoupe's gone at 123.54 on the mediums. It's the fastest time on the medium so far. Not a bad little banker there for him. Here we go. Alpine. This is the one I want to look at. This is the speed view.
Ferrari disqualified.
Oh.
I wonder what that was for. Maybe
It wasn't Williams spun at the end of it.
Oh, he might have got done for going the wrong way. Game's pretty harsh on that sometimes.
That's rough, especially for the first race of the series. Just had a Hash driver finish medium compound on a 124, and now we've got the other Hash driver, LAS F1 skid coming through. Jumps into 5th on the softs on a 123.1.
Oh, Alpine ran a little bit wide there on his run. He might have invalidated. Hopefully not. We'll see what time he puts down on the board as he comes onto the straight. A little bit wide there as well. Cost him a little bit of time. 120.3. Still quicker.
120.3.
God damn, this boy's quick.
So he's still got some time to find, clearly.
Oh yeah, a lot of time to find.
Can we see a 119 possibly?
I think we might.
Mental.
I think we might.
Still got 11 minutes left of the session. Still plenty of time left.
Who have we got? That's out on the fast lap. Oh, IRT Sterling's just started his first flying lap. We're right on board with him through turn 1 and 2. Nice run through there.
There's the RS coming down the straight. Lap. Take note. Nice and smooth.
Very.
Fast right-hander. Stays flat, that's good. Doesn't get too much of the curb. End of the first sector going quite well. Riding all of that curve. Push it onto the little back straight here. We've seen a couple of people get caught out on this turn before. Nice and smooth.
Very smooth. It'll be a quick lap.
This is where a lot of people will gain and lose a lot of time. So hopefully that's going to be a game changer with a lot of these drivers who can find time into that second sector.
Oh yeah. Very much so. A little bit wide there. Ooh, the cleanest. See how he goes. Pressure into gear 3. Should be a low 120. Oh, no, high. Still good for third. It's pretty tight between the top 2 and 3. Right, who we got next on the lap? Right, LAS Purple's coming through the final, the second last turn. Uses all the curb.
One of the 2 McLaren drivers decide to come in for a lap.
LAS Purple goes in the 7th for 122.4.
Alright, got 66 about to start. He's about to finish his lap, sorry. The push to P12. 3 seconds off the pace. Probably so far, but still plenty of time to.
Oh yeah, plenty of time to.
Oh, we had a Williams spin. Jar Jar.
Going on here.
In that second sector.
Going really slow here. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, very wide there for the line. Oh, Mick Marcotti a bit loose through turn 4, sorry. Oh, and again through turn 5. Very wide through turn 6 there. Right, VRT Matthias is 3/10 up, I think I saw, on his lap. He comes into the second last corner. Down the final straight, and he does a 120.5. Pulls that lead in a little bit from Alpoon, 2/10 off.
As well, hopefully he can improve this 120.18. So that's going through second sector. We've already seen a Williams driver, maybe the other Ferrari driver that got caught out in the sector, so hopefully we don't see any more mistakes from here. Throttle. A little wide, but that's fine. Still
very clean, still carried a lot of speed through there.
Ooh, all of the DRS stayed in overtake.
Has retired. Sector 3.
A bit of a mistake into the 6th last corner. All of that DRS in overtake.
121.
Improves his time.
Shawson has lost it a bit. Got here the LAS Chris Cam right on the pin for the last 3 corners. I think he might improve on his time. Yep, by 1.5 seconds. So he goes P7.
The other Haas driver. Oh, what's going on here? He's going side by side with the McLaren in the second sector.
Who's this? Sonell.
LSF1. Sonell was going side by side with the McLaren. Sort of doom. I don't know if they were both on that laps, but it seemed like he was just giving him maybe a tow and then he pulls inside side by side for a little bit. But as he comes to finish off his lap, hopefully he can improve for 124.8.
Right, sort of doomed.
And he pushes it to 9th.
Nice lap on him there.
He's pushed his own teammate out of the top 10.
Right.
Now,
Alpin might have got
Let's see if Skid can improve his time and get into the top 10 as well.
Oh, someone lost it. It's the LAS purple. Lost it on the second last corner.
Oh wow. Hopefully he doesn't rejoin the track dangerously.
He's driving into the
He's
pit, yep.
back into the pit.
Smart idea, he's not going to get the drive out of the corner he needs.
And Skid does not improve his time. Might have invalidated.
Cellini's very slow around the track. Don't know what he's doing there. Oh, Solano's just gone wide. We've got Mad Dog's joined. He must have disconnected. Okay, who have we got on a lap right now? Oh, Sterling. I know he's on our lap, apparently, maybe, unless he's invalidated. 2 pace, 2 seconds down. Someone else coming into the pit. Kids coming in. At this stage, everyone's coming into the pits.
So, is there any driver that you see on the so far that you would like to go through?
We can go with the leader because I think the leader's going to drop into the 19th.
I think he might.
I have a feeling he's going to drop into the 19th.
He's very rapid.
As soon as we see Alpine on the lap, we'll get TheVeryLazyTowel to do a full comp on every single corner because I think he knows a lot more of the track than I do. So that'd be the same.
Yeah, well, this track's only really got a few corners names, so there'll be more turns, but...
So 3 minutes left of the session, and he is coming out. He's out lap. So I'll stay on board with him for now, and then I'll let the side know when he's about to start.
Yeah. We'll be looking at that lap. One is coming in. So we don't really have... Well, we've got Shawson's on a lap right now. No, I think he's invalidated because he's down in 0 ERS, so go find someone else to look at. All the drivers will be getting their last set of tyres on, coming out to try and improve their time before the qualifying session ends to get that last little jump up the grid. It'll be interesting to see what the drivers start on today in the race, whether if they finish outside the top 10, whether they choose to start on the mediums or the softs.
Yeah, Williams in the wall.
Alright. So we're on board with Alpine right now. He's preparing to go on his lap. That's how he can take over as soon as he goes through that start-finish line. And hopefully we can see a 119.
And off he goes.
Alright, so he's going to go flat into turn 1, hopefully get a nice straight exit out of exit 2, which he does fine. DRS all the way down all pitch, right down into turn 3 to the sports centre, probably get to gear 1, short shift to 3. Elects to go to 4th. So you want to get the car nice and balanced through here, make sure you don't pivot it around, gets it nice and straight. Flat, we do have a yellow in sector 3. Stay on board.
He's up on a 10th on his time so far.
Comes down to 3rd for Clark Chicane. So we go flat down Lakeside Drive. Wing the car as wide as possible and try and straight line this as much, which he does well. He's missed all the dangerous spots, so now it's just coming home and making sure he keeps it nice and clean. Gets into 30, he's going to have some traffic.
Got a lot of traffic here.
This could get a little dicey, but he does well.
Oh no.
He's going to come to turn 15. Oh, they do really well to get out the way though.
That was great.
Out through 16, make sure you get a good exit onto the straight.
Better exit from last time.
I don't think he's going to get a 119, but he might. Oh, 120 dead. What a quick, rapid lap by Alpine. That boy is quick.
The only section of the track you might be a little bit unhappy with is going to turn 16. Might have been put off by that other car.
Yeah.
If we're still on board with him, coming into here, I'm surprised he was in 4th.
Yeah.
Did make him go a little wide, but he's done a 120. Can't complain, he's got half a second on everyone.
Now,
he's right on with BFP Matthias. He's a half a tenth up at the moment. Oh, not quite improving too much on his time. About 200s up.
this is a confirmed spot of P2 by the looks of it. Hopefully that Sterling will pull that as well.
Good exit. Use all the curb. See what he can get here. 120.2. Oh, BRT
Wow.
Faz has gone faster.
That's so close.
1600ths of a second separating first and second right now. Let's get down
And
to short
Sterling
and see what he's doing. He's,
confirms his P4.
yep.
That's the stream deadly.
Pute goes up to 5th.
Rooting for Smeg and Shawson. He wants that squad championship for Alpha.
Okay, Schmeg's coming into the
Hopefully they
pit.
can bring it home.
I know McLaren has wrapped up 5 races so far, so McLaren's off to a great start.
They're going to have a lot of work to do in this race, starting from 14th and 18th at this stage. I think that's it for qualifying. No one else is going to be able to set a faster lap.
Yeah. And the McLaren driver is just bringing the car home.
Yeah, he's just bringing the car home. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. He's 6 seconds off the pace right now. Or 8 seconds off the pace, sorry. 8.7.
Bring it home, Sword. Bring it home. Good lad. How's that qualifying?
Looks like it's going to be nice and tight up front with these drivers. I know Bean Sandwich probably got a little bit more to give. He's very quick, as he finished second in the championship last year. And Sterling's going to be very quick too, behind those top 3.
It's got AJ Anthony 2-1, also rooting for Smeg. Got a lot of Alpha supporters here.
Everyone in the chat, who do you think's going to win this race?
I still can't get over the time difference between P1 and P2.
I know, very tight. Very tight. Can't wait to see how this race goes.
I still think they could actually still find time, especially with that traffic.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think, let's have a look at Alpoom's. Oh, he set fastest sectors in all 3 sectors. Same with BRT Faz. Matthias lost 3/10 in his second sector. Sterling lost 1/10 and a half. Expert thinks P1 sort of doom. We've got a lot of work to do, but you never know. Might be some carnage into turn 1. It is Australia after all. Alrighty.
By the looks of it so far, it looks like it's just an overcast. No rain.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what the weather's like. Looks like it's just going to be rain, no, like overcast. Be interesting to see what the drivers outside the top 10 start on. Whether they start on the mediums or the softs. I think it might pay for everyone to start on the softs in this race, from previous races experience.
Yeah.
If you start on the mediums, you just lose track of the front teams way too much.
It's also like in a race that I've had previously, like if you start on the hards, you finish quite strong on the softs. Like you have a ridiculous pace. So while they're doing their warm-up lap, Tao, would you like to do the grid walk?
Yeah, sure. Actually, do you want to side to it? He knows the names much better than me.
Yeah, right. Alright, in P1 we have Alpoom in the Racing Point, looking very quick. Right behind we have BRT Faz in the Mercedes. behind him, his teammate BRT Matthias. Excuse me. P4 we have ILRT Sterling in the Ferrari. P5 we have Latupe in the Toro Rosso. P6 Captain Schmeg in the Ferrari. Oh no, sorry, the Sauber. In P7 we have Bean Sandwich in the Racing Point. P8 Shawsome in the Alpha. P9 LAS Chris Can in the Red Bull. P10 LAS Purple. P11 LAS F1 Sunel. P12 LAS Chucky in the Renault. P13 LAS Skid, who's been sent back to the grid. Probably a little collision on the grid there, on the formation lap, not too good. In the Haas. P14 we have Mussolini in the McLaren. P15 Jaja. A little bit of a tongue twister that name. Yeah, Jaja. We'll just call him Jaja. P16 Solano in the Williams. P17 Flavius in the Toro Rosso. P18 Sword of Doom in the McLaren. P19 Mick Marcotte in the Red Bull. And in rounding out the grid is Mad Dog K9 in the Ferrari.
And that'll be a fine for calling the Alpha Sauber. Actually getting close.
And got intel that Sterling was the season 1 champion, so it'll be great to see how he starts the season off at P4. Pace was off in the quali, but that was just ridiculous pace from Racing Point.
He was 5/10 down in the quali, but I'm sure he'll probably have a little bit better race pace.
Remember to like the stream, guys, and remember all the social medias links are in the description. So remember to give them a follow on their Twitter and Facebook, and remember their Instagram as well. Hopefully everyone's lined up on the grid.
All right, here we go. Waiting for the lights. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. Long hold, and they're away. Looks like a good start from BRT Matthias. Alpum didn't get off the line very quick. He's dropped down to 2nd position. A little bit wide on the first corner. Looks like a relatively clean first corner or so.
We've had Mad Dog go up 6 positions already. It might have been an instant.
And Mad Dog, wow, Mad Dog's gone up. Right. BRT Faz leading the race right now with Matthias, his teammate right behind him. Alpum sitting behind him. IRT Sterling sitting in 4th in a good position. Let's have a look. Mad Dog's moved up 6 positions to 14th from last on the grid. LAS Purple's dropped down 6 positions.
And LAS Sentinel has gone down 9 positions.
Yeah.
And both the Mercedes drivers have both gone up 1 position to lock it out so far. Hopefully Alpine can get back those positions, or just relax and just make sure he gets through his first couple of laps.
He's been spun.
Oh no.
Oh, Jar Jar's got some front wing damage.
Yeah, he has. There you go.
Ooh, that's not good. Pretty
Hopefully
bad front wing. He's going to have to pit.
Rotating that car.
Everyone started on the softs as well, so that's interesting. Right, BRT Faz coming across the line to lead the first lap of the Grand Prix. Teammate close behind, BRT Faz. Alpum in 3rd.
Loses 2 positions.
Nope.
LS Purple pits, various pits. They must have been caught up. Oh, we have a Ferrari gone. Mad Dog spins on the first corner. Oh no, all those positions.
All those positions he made. He only lost, he lost 3 off that. So, still not the worst, but yeah, he's lost a lot of time to the leaders.
Mick's the one that's improved the most so far with 6 positions up the grid.
Yep. Mick Marcotte. We're right on ball with the leader right now.
We have the Williams tyres in the pits as well. Hopefully the front change that front wing that happened in the 2nd sector.
These 4 are pulling out a gap over the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
Just a nice little train here up front.
ninth. He's getting too close. Oh, he just lost 3/10 down. Sorcerer just did. Hopefully he can regain that back in the straight.
1:24.7. Quick lap at the start of the race. Where should we go? What's the good battle on the track? Oh, LAS Chucky's just overtaken Vissalini. Sonell 1:23.5. Sonell down in 15th.
Sonell left the session.
Ooh, he should be able to rejoin though, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully he can rejoin.
Hopefully he doesn't lose too many positions between now and then.
Awesome, just
Yellow
jumped down a lot of positions off the track. He's lost an M plate.
That's going to hurt the driver. He's going to lose a lot of speed from that. Oh, he's got a red front wing there. He's going to have to pit right now, I think. Oh, Sonell's rejoined, yep. He's going to probably have to pit in and put on the hards. Make sure he gets through to the end.
Yeah, these leads are pulled away a good... There's a time difference of 2.5 seconds away from Sterling.
Yeah.
So...
Alright. These boys up front are looking very quick. They're just pulled away.
And when you've got drivers this quick, usually penalties start to rack up, so all you have to do is be a clean driver for today and you might jump up a couple of spots just for free, really.
Right on board with Sterling here. Oh, it might rain apparently, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Bit of an overcast. We've got Bean Sandwich about to make a move. He's just sitting right behind the Toro Rosso.
I think he's going to want to get past him as quick as he can to try and bring in those leaders.
Bring more points for the Racing Point.
Yeah. I think the Racing Point team might have a very good chance. I think it might be between the Racing Point and the Mercedes this year, between the constructors at this early stage. Very quick drivers.
We have Borsham and the other Williams driver in the pits. Would have been for those wing changes. Yeah. Sterling nearly loses it. Loses a lot of time. He was only 1/10 away from the Racing Point driver, and now he's lost it to nearly a full second. I don't know if we can regain that time in the DRS zone.
Right on board with him as he comes through to the final corner. Looking DRS and high.
That's true. Everyone, it did start on the softs, and we have a couple of people move onto the hard and medium compound, so if it does rain...
Sonell's left the session again.
A lot of the people on softs must be pushing those softs until it rains, so they can just go into the inter straight away, but...
Yeah, so we've got a bit of a time trial scenario going. Everyone's on the same strategy.
Yep.
Because the people out on the hards and mediums are a little bit out of sync. Too far back.
Surprising that if it is scheduled to rain, that the guys came in and put on hard tyres. Might just be staying overcast.
Plates.
Yeah. Ooh, bit tail happy out of... I don't know what term that is, but... Sterling's
front end's a little sharp.
I've got to agree with David Craig here. Tyre wear's going to be very
important. Sterling's got his first warning, first penalty there. Cut the corner through the fast left right-hander.
Yeah, he's pushing just to regain that time.
Oh, Alpin's right on the gearbox of Matthias. So this looks like the closest battle on track right now. Bean Sandwich has got past Latoupe. He's up into P5 now. He can start trying to reel in those leaders, 4.5 seconds behind.
Now, if the rain's going to come late, it may be wise to come in early and put another 6 offs.
Yeah, very true. And keep that speed going.
If you're confident it's going to rain.
Yeah, it's always a bit iffy with these F1 games. It could rain in 5 minutes and it takes 20 minutes. It could rain in 20 minutes. It could be here in 5 minutes. Jeff's usually pretty out of whack with the weather warnings.
Yeah, especially when it just says 10 to 15 minutes when it's been 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So
there's our Matthias coming up the inside of his teammate. He's going to try and make a dive. He is. For the lead. Ooh, he's in a little bit wide. A little bit of contact there.
But
let's go bring Alpoom into it. Yep, Alpoom's got a run on him now. He's into second.
Oh, this is going to be...
It's going to be real tight. Oh, wow. Drivers give each other a lot of room. Alpoom has to cut the track there. Just
that brings in Sterling. Sterling makes a move.
Sterling's up into P3 now. All's happening up front here, boys.
All the time that he lost in the last lap, he just made it up right there.
Sure has.
Because the two Mercedes drivers just battling each other.
Alpoom's come out of this the worst. He's dropped down from third to fourth.
Donnell's rejoined the session again.
Donnell's rejoined.
Hopefully he can get that issue.
He's having a bit of trouble.
Lucky for those two Mercedes drivers that didn't get damage, or it was just a little touch and weave on the outside there. But
starting to notice how most of these drivers aren't switching up into 8th gear on the final straight.
Yeah, engine brake.
Yeah, this is just lose power going to 8th gear. There's no point on it straight unless you're in overtakes.
The 2-pay 5-second speeding penalty in the pit lane. That's going to hurt him. He's come in early for a set of... what's he putting on? He's putting on the mediums. Oh, and a front wing change, so he got a little bit of damage there. Maybe when...
Yeah, and he was on the hards before.
Oh, no, he was on the... He says he's put on the hards. He was on the soft, yeah. And it says he's put on the hards, but I see he's on the mediums on track, but...
Yeah,
that could be the glitch. So I think he's on the hards.
Which were hards,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 7 laps in, we've got very little pens.
Yeah, I've only seen one pop up, and that was from Sterling.
Oh, and
2K both have.
Yeah.
Right, because he's not going to die.
He best on track with those positions. Great
right
start
on.
for him. Hopefully he can maintain that. He might make another move into 10th.
Oh, Sterling dives into the pit. Very early.
What's going on? Maybe is he going for a second pair of softs, or is he going to go for a medium run?
See here, he's coming on the hard.
Looks like it's hard.
Okay, jumping in early. Tyre's obviously wearing too much.
This is the other move. You go for the undercut now. All you have to really worry about is A, rains. I'm going to be slow at the start of the stint. Or B, doesn't rain. I have the best strategy, so
yeah.
Oh, it's not a bad cover.
Surprising to see these guys jump in.
Yeah.
Surprising to see these guys jump in so early and put on hards. I think they'd try and stretch it a few more laps to try and put on the mediums. Oh, we've got the leaders coming up with some traffic right now.
But because Sterling bit early and went onto the hards now, what do you think the Mercedes drivers are going to do now? And the racing point team, do you reckon they're going to go on or extend their soft run?
If they're teammates that talk, you could send one of them in, cover the hard.
From the battle before, I don't know if they are communicating too much.
Yeah.
Well, their names we can say otherwise.
Yeah.
Running off.
But yeah.
Or your other option is you just run it and go for those mediums. But the more they battle, it's just going to play into his hands. Yeah.
Mad Dog
looks like Fast's got more pace. He wants to get past him, probably on the straight here. Lucky we do have the Backmasters ghosting, so they can just go right through them like it's nothing. But for our favourites, Captain Spec is just rocking at 5th, just chilling. There is a bit of a time difference between him and Bean. Yeah, for a crowd favourite, it's only gone on one position, and he's just chilling at 5th.
LAS Chris Cairns jumped into the pits. Let's see what he's going to put on.
As well.
He's going on the hards as well, yep. Bean Sandwich is surprisingly lost time since overtaking the Toupe. He's 6.7 seconds behind Alpoom's losing a little bit of touch with the leaders right now. He's 1.5 seconds behind BRT Faz. But the two Mercedes drivers are looking really strong today.
The strategy around Australia, the pit is usually around lap 11. The softs, you can pit around 10 or even lap 9 because the softs are around usually 70%. So you do lose a lot of pace, so it's a lot quicker to actually just jump off the softs as soon as you can. You may lose a lot of pace at the start of your hard stint, but it's a lot better at the end.
Yeah, 100%. Alright, Faz trying to keep up with Matthias here. Got a yellow flag in sector 3. Don't know who that is. Chucky, 3-second time penalty for him. Alpin's got past Faz. Well, Faz has come into the pits. He's putting on mediums. Ooh, this could be interesting. 19 laps on the mediums. I think that's definitely doable.
Very low amount of heads. Only got two drivers of 5, 2 of 3, so it's a very clean race so far.
Sterling is the one that looks like he's going to pop up quite a bit on the warnings. But we do have a couple. I'm not seeing any of the front runners have any warnings. Just we have a collision warning. That's all with the 2 Mercedes drivers that got a warning each for it. So a lot of collision warnings. That's what we've seen so far. But then mainly the LS crew tracking in purple are the ones that we've seen tracking so far. So on the warnings, it's quite low from the whole grid, really.
The Alpin's losing a bit of time to Matthias. He's 2.5 seconds behind now. The Mercedes driver from a racing point.
In pits, it's a new front wing.
As Ace just left the session, I think, having some
Fellini. He did too, he's ghosting on track now, yeah. Well, Alpin's brought back half a second on Matthias. Let's see what Matthias is going to do. He's going to dive into the pits right now, go for the mediums. No, he's staying out for another lap. His tyres must feel good. Let's see what Alpin dives into the pits. He should be putting on the medium tyres, go the rest of the way. Oh, I think he might have sped. No. Oh, okay. Look on my screen there, it looked like he went through at about 64. Of course, Australia being the 60km speed limit in the pit lane. So Bean Sandwich has moved up to second after his teammate pits.
Sterling is going to jump Alpin, that's in the pits.
Oh, yes, he did too.
And
by quite a bit too.
So going
Sterling jumped.
Sterling
jumped BRT Faz in that pit stop, that early pit stop onto the hards. So you're right. Get in off those softs earlier and get on those hards, and you'll might be a little slower, but you'll pick up the speed pretty quick once those tyres come up to temperature.
We still have the top 2 drivers that still haven't moved yet. They're still on the soft compound.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably see him come in this lap. Ooh. Maybe a little corner cut there by Matthias. Bean Sandwich is 9.5 seconds behind though, he's got a lot of work to do. I wonder if Sterling might be able to come out in first position here. Like, pull the great undercut.
Because if it doesn't rain, he is in the best chance. He's in the hot seat right now.
Yeah. BRT Faz is down the outside. Ooh. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Sterling.
Was any damage done?
Nah, I think it was just a slight little contact. Just got a good run out of this corner though. He might have him down this front straight.
These mediums are much better tyre.
So yes, they did. Sterling's taking the lead. All the Faz is on around the outside. Sterling trying to squeeze him off a little bit.
The DRS. I'm going to see a dive bomb here. No, he's just
OASF, one skid, 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. So Alpin and Matthias are battling here.
So if Sterling had at the end game always going onto the hards.
Yeah.
You would hope that he's probably got a lower error. And he's going to be quick in a straight line because he's going to have... This whole race is going to be like this now.
Yeah.
Those mediums don't die. They're a really good tyre around here.
Yeah. It says BRT, on track it shows that BRT Faz is in the softs, but I'm pretty sure he's definitely on the medium.
Yeah.
It says up the top left hand corner.
Compound, and so is Matthias. They're both on the medium compounds. The only people running
And
the
Alpin.
hards are Sterling. Spec, fuel backgrounds as well.
Yeah, Deadly Foo thinks the guys on the mediums have the best chances. Didn't think they'd be able to carry their speed until the end, but they were able to in his race today, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, the only thing that was dangerous in my race is when people start on the hards and finish on the softs. But I was able to carry the mediums till the end.
Yeah.
And no one's doing the opposite. Everyone's starting on the softs that made us.
Here we go. Faz on a move, around Sterling around the outside of turn 1. Can he hold it? Oh, a little bit of contact there, gets pushed wide. A little bit of rubbing there. Yep. Faz is trying real hard to get past him right here. Putting everything he can into it. Oh, a bit wide there by Sterling.
He's going deep. Can he hold him in the inside, which is actually somewhat better for him?
A little bit wider there by Faz. This is bringing Matthias back into the battle. Same with Alpoon.
Sterling's got to just hold these guys up as long as they can.
The top 4 separated by less than a second.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good finish for the race, boys, if they can all hang around here. These boys are showing some great pace. Alpoon, I feel like Alpoon's just sitting there lying and waiting for his opportunity.
Just flipping down the grid.
Let's see who's managing their ARS now.
Oh wow, Matthias and Faz.
Yeah.
As I thought, yeah. Sterling is draining the
because he needs to stay ahead, yeah. He might lose on this stroke.
He is currently.
Even Alpin's still on 64%, 100%, 92%. Sterling trying to just keep fighting.
If you're the Mercedes, you should probably start draining the battery.
Here we go.
Around the outside, he does there, gets past him. Great move there by BRT Faz.
He just wants to, now he's just trying to break it now.
Okay, I think
yellow flags in sector 1, 2 and 3.
Matthias might be able to get him around the outside here. Oh, very deep into the little lock up there.
Up a bit.
Brings Alpum into it. Oh, Alpum uses the grass.
So we have triple yellow flags.
Yeah, sector. Who we got? Who's made a mistake? Can't really see anything.
Just chilling behind the cars, just saving, using DRS, just using high engine mode. Quite easy to save around this track when you just consider behind another fast driver like Sterling.
Everyone's fairly spread out on the track too. The only other little battle is between Mick Marcotte and F1 Sonel. Other than that, it's big gaps. These top 4 are very tight. It's ridiculous. I think we'll just stick with these boys for now at this stage because this is where the real race is.
Champion, second place, still trying to hold off the Mercedes driver. Hopefully Alpru, who started at P1 with an incredible quality time, hopefully he can jump these guys sooner than later, really. They've still got plenty of RS, still at 6%.
Let's see, what we've got, Mick Marcotte's jumped up 6 places from 19th to 13th. Sterling and Faz have both jumped up 2 and 1 places. Oh, LAS Skid just left the session. I think he might have disconnected. He's sitting in 10th right now, so hopefully he can rejoin quick.
There's 25s, 24s. The race pace isn't as fast as we expected from quality. They are battling.
Yeah, I think that's slowing them down a little bit. They're all about a second apart, it'll probably be a lot quicker. But Faz is breaking away a little bit. He's got an 8 to 10th lead over Sterling. Matthias is trying really hard to get past Sterling right now. He needs to try and make a move. He's got 100% ERS saved up, where Sterling's got 16%, 14%. He's just draining that battery.
Yeah, comparing it to the other 3 drivers.
Yeah, Faz has still got great ERS. He's sitting on 74%.
Yeah, he's the only driver that goes into overtake mode during that straight.
And Sterling's also got a 3-second penalty, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay, if the race stays like this, it's going to hurt him because he needs to try and get a bit of a gap on these boys. But he's probably hoping these other guys pick up a penalty or 2 themselves. They all look pretty clean right now. They look pretty able to keep the car on the track and put it where they want to put it.
None of these drivers actually have P1s. Except for the 2 Mercedes drivers with the collision wall. That's about it. Not one track section, not one corner.
Yeah, and that's not going to come into consideration later unless they're all separate penalty systems, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So unless they have a few more collisions, it's not going to mean anything.
So Sterling just in the second, but without this rate, he's jumping 4th.
Sterling's still doing a good job to stick with Faz.
Especially on the front now.
And with low ERS. I think Faz needs to turn up the ERS a bit and start trying to pull away. Mick Marcotte, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
Yeah, as soon as Faz breaks that DRS,
Yeah, he's going to be gone.
he'll be cruising. And hopefully his teammate
Can do the same.
can just jump through it, yeah.
Oh, little corner cut there. That might be a warning for Matthias. Dean Sandwich is 12 seconds behind his teammate Alpoon in 5th position. Captain Schmeg sitting in 6th, 9 seconds behind Bean Sandwich. LAS Chris Cam.
Just chilling.
Yep, LAS Chris Can is also 9 seconds behind Schmeg. LAS Chucky's 4.5 seconds behind LAS Chris Can. The 2-play after his really good start is down in 9th, 3.5 seconds behind Chucky. Shawson is in 10th, 8 seconds behind. So everyone's fairly spread out in the pack. The only real battle is between, anywhere else on the track, is between Sonel and Mick Marcotto. He's the second behind. Let's get back up to the leaders.
Been around the same gap the whole way through.
It has. It just hasn't really changed much.
But because Matthias is literally just still just sitting on 90 ERS,
Yeah.
like if he wanted to push, he really could.
Yeah. Matthias needs to really try and make a move
But
right
yeah,
now.
saving the tyres 100%. Now, Tao, leading into this position, if you were in 4th, what would your plan be at 4th right now? As Alpin's just sitting behind Mercedes and Ferrari drivers, what would your plan be watching these guys battle?
You've either got to run no ERS as Sterling. Either run no ERS like Mercedes and just save, or you've got to start making this a fight and pick one of them off quickly.
Yeah.
The problem is, if you start the fight and you're not confident you're going to win the fight, Faz is in the lead as he is already. He's pulled now, he's 1.4 seconds away, so he's already leaving, so now your decision's
He
made,
goes
now
to
you've got to go.
Matthias is gone.
Yeah.
He's passing now.
Yeah. So now that's happening, so now you've got to go.
So it's forced his hand, 100%.
You don't have a choice anymore.
Yeah, you just got to get away from
Try and
Sterling
make a move
now.
now. He's going to go
As
for
he's
the
gonna
drive. Ooh, he had a look. Not quite close enough.
I don't think Alpert actually has the pace. I think the DRS is towing him a little bit.
Yeah, these Mercedes drivers are looking very quick.
Still
Push,
no rain.
he's still got 50, he's still got 60%. So
Yeah.
his push, he just broke the DRS. So as long as he just maintains that as a willing driver, gives him plenty of space, even though he's ghosted.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of rain though to make it nice and spicy at the end of the race.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe they just keep checking on Jeff. Just keep saying the same thing to him.
Jumping's going to try and make a move down here. You know, it's going to be hard to try and make a pass on Sterling when he's got
Yeah.
DRS on the face.
It's going to be a big reach for him.
Experts was like, how is the phase got 95% ARS? He's a god at saving ARS and holding speed by the look of it. Man, he's quick. Gonna try and wheel in his teammate Faz, try and get back into DRS, try and close that gap up a bit. Alpoon's still not close enough to make a move.
If I was him, I'd assume he's running no ERS down into here, all through this section.
He is. Oh, he's gone up to 3.
And then he's probably flicking up to standard through here, maybe even which
He's in high
is
right
probably
now.
saving the whole third sector job, probably how he maintained that 95%.
Yeah.
But Sterling's got 17 or 20% ARS.
He's still got that penalty
5.
hanging over him as well. Maybe
Yeah.
Alpin's just happy with a podium.
Oh, maybe.
But surely I want to see him push a little bit more to catch up with the Mercedes drivers, because they are now just
I just don't like it as a pace.
He
yeah.
needs to get past Sterling
Medium
before to
street.
actually find out.
Yeah.
Oh, Jar Jar's got a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, it's only a handful of drivers that have penalties today.
Yeah, very clean race by these
so
drivers.
far.
Yeah, the pace has been as such at the front that they don't have to be pushing too much. It's just follow the lead of battles.
Matthias still isn't closing that gap on his teammate Faz in front.
We're in the 25s. They're not flying around anywhere near as good as especially on mediums with this amount of fuel. You would think they'd be quite a bit quicker.
Marcotte's just taken over Donnell.
His teammate.
Skid, I think, disconnected.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, he's
maybe that's why
ghosting on track, yeah.
He's ghosting.
LAS Chucky, I think he had a moment out of the last corner, the second last corner. The two players got past him now. Alpin's very close to the back of Sterling. He needs to make a move on this guy soon, otherwise he's going to be struggling to keep up. Sterling no longer has DRS on the face, so he might be able to get him down this back straight here. He's going to try, he's got a really good run off that turn. I think he's going to have him here around the outside. Oh, a little bit of a desync there from Sterling, puts him ahead of you. I think he might have him on this final straight here. He needs to make a move now though, if he wants any chance of catching up to these leaders. Sterling is sitting in the low ARS, poor guy struggling on ARS. Well, here we go. Side by side into turn one, Alpin just still not close enough. Here we go, he's got a good run out of turn one. Oh, well, the Ferrari spun. Here we go, down the outside into turn three, can he make it stick? No, too wide. Hurting Alpin right now, he's just losing track with those leaders. Sterling's 2.5 seconds behind the face right now. And there's still that 1.3, 1.5 second, 1.4 second gap between Faz and the face. The Mercedes drivers are looking good for a 1-2 today.
Yeah, brilliant job.
Alpin's lost a little bit of touch with Sterling. Almost out of DRS. We must have had a little bit of a moment there while we're riding on board with the leaders.
The rest of the pack is quite split.
It is very spaced out. Like, must be a lonely race for some of those guys. They're just not close to anyone right now.
For all the drivers in the top 10, they're really just bringing it home, making sure they make no mistakes, just keeping it clean, and they'll just hold their position for points.
Sonell's back in the session, and he's jumped Skid and Mark Cotte, his teammate in the Red Bull. Alpin just still not close enough. Just dropping off a little bit now. I think he's trying to save some ERS.
I was just about to say, if you're Sterling, this is when the medium dudes start getting a little slower.
Yeah.
And you really want the two in front of you to start battling. Just a little bit.
Yeah, try and bring him back into it.
Push, you reckon?
Sterling can't really push at this stage with 24 ERS. He's just been sitting on this.
Compared to the other ones, yeah. Mercedes still at 96, 95.
Yeah, see, Matthias needs to start turning up that ERS big time. Connell's left the session again. Oh, this poor guy's having trouble with his internet right now. And Matthias needs to put the foot down. Try and catch up to his teammate. But here we go, Alpin's getting close to Sterling. Not quite. Might have him on this straight here. Still only got 40 ERS. Captain Schmeg with a 3-second time penalty. Not the greatest run off that exit off that corner for Alpin. Sterling's going defensive, trying to break that toe. I think it's going to be enough. As the runner gets out of this corner here. Yeah, still doesn't look like he's going to be close enough to make a move. Once he dives down the inside, and then he has a look. Matthias has pulled 2/10 back on his teammate.
Yeah.
Almost in DRS zone. Let's have a look and see what tyres. So Matthias has 2 laps fresher tyres than Faz, so that could come into play later in the race.
Yeah, he extended himself up.
Oh, he's in the DRS range now. Should have DRS through this corner if he's lucky. If he gets out of it. Oh,
Now, are these guys going to battle or just
got
bring it
DRS.
home? Hopefully we can see some Mercedes battling here.
Yeah, he's got DRS on him though.
Because I would like the Season 1 champion Sterling to come back into this fight. Because he's 3 seconds down. And Alpine's just chilling. Hopefully he can make a move sooner or later.
Yeah.
But Sterling does have that 3 seconds over his head, and maybe Alpine knows that, so he just wants to get that podium, knowing that he can't keep up with the top 2 runners.
Might not be one of Alpine's strongest tracks. I know he's strong on a lot of them. But he might just be happy to bring home
that quality pace, maybe, that quality pace was something else, but maybe he just doesn't have race pace yet. Maybe he just doesn't suit the medium compound. Maybe that's where he's losing his pace. Yellow flag in sector 1. Maybe it's just someone just pulling over to the side. I believe so.
So it would be, yeah. Sort of Doom comes into the pits for a pit stop. Change fresh tyres.
No, he's like, just rotating.
Face is within DRS range, so closing on his teammates slightly.
He's used 40% of that DRS as well, so he started to not stick around that 90 to 100% ERS saving, so he's now pushing.
Turn up the heat a little bit. Oh, he's out of
He's not going
DRS
to
range.
overtake. He's not going to overtake mode.
No, I think that's going to hurt him here because he's lost 2 tenths on him through that sector alone. So he doesn't get DRS this time around. That hurt him a little bit.
I'll tell you what I like. About seeing with these top drivers is when they're using the ERS, they're not staying in high throughout the whole left to right. They are flicking to 0, so it boosts quite a lot of the ERS, and then it flicks back to the high mode again.
Yeah.
I've been noticing that with a few of the really fast drivers, they do flick from high back to 0 and then back to high really quickly.
Yeah, most of these guys probably driving on the wheel as well. So it makes it a little bit easier to put through.
Now, it's going to go into 0 basically every traction surface. The braking zone will flip back up as it's just done. It's doable if you have a wheel, because it's a bit harder on a pad.
Oh, it definitely is. I know from experience. Right, so Alpine's still behind Sterling, 3 tenths. He's got to try and make a move soon. He's saving ERS though. He's up to 63%.
He's just sitting on 1 ERS. He's not flicking to 0 or anything in the corners. He's just sitting on low. Whereas he's flicking from high to low.
There's 2 ways you can really go about it. You can go low standard in a lot of areas, then flip to high for big straights, such as right now. Or you can do the really handy operated way and go 0-3, which will be a lot more stuff going on.
Alpine's still not quite close enough to get Sterling though. He's getting frustrated sitting behind this Ferrari driver.
He has been sitting behind him for a very long time.
Very long time.
But good work by Sterling to hold him up for this long.
Oh yeah.
If he didn't have that penalty, he might be seeing a different push from Alpine. Maybe.
Here we go. Alpine might gonna have enough here to get him.
Yeah, this
Go
is
overtake. I still don't think he's close enough.
Surely.
He's gonna go to the outside, but yeah, he's pulled out
Maybe
of
in the
it.
second DRS zone. Surely we can see a dive.
Oh, here we go. This is a good run he's got here. This might be it for Alpine.
That's brilliant.
Up and overtake.
Here we go.
Oh no, he's pulled out
Switch
of it.
back.
Okay.
And he's gone. And he's pulled back as well. Wow.
Oh, okay. He's a little bit hesitant.
2 moves.
Faz has pulled out another 2-3 tenths on his teammate, so
Lost a lot of time with that switch back.
the gap
like
just
you mentioned, 2 minutes or so.
the gap's just growing between second and third right now.
Yeah, 1 second now. I don't know what he's doing.
that'd be nice.
Maybe.
Very generous.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's just team
Alpine's got a
orders.
move here. Alpine might be able to get him down this DRS after the left pass left right-hander. You know, he's lost a lot of time there. That's going to hurt him. Let's go down and see. Shawsom's 7 tenths behind LAS Chucky. The other closest battle we've got on the track. Everyone else is separated by at least 2.5 seconds. But with the exception of one driver, everyone else is a minimum of 8 seconds apart from each other. It's very spread out right now. must be a lonely race for some of these drivers. Captain Schmeg though is just plodding along, he's doing well in 6th position. Base is still trying to reel in his teammate Faz up front. He's got 2 lap fresher tyres, so there's only 3 laps to go in this race and 2.5 laps to go. So he needs to make a move soon. He needs to start pushing, using all that ERS he's got.
Now, is Faye's doing a proper second driver tactic and just sitting and just bringing it home, and the number 1 driver's bringing it home?
Oh, Alpum's past Sterling. Alpum's got past Sterling. Oh, Sterling's coming back around the outside. But Alpum's got the run into the next turn.
Come on, Alpum. There we go.
Great move there by Alpum. It's on a great
Only
run.
a few laps to go as well. But maybe Sterling comes back in. Around the outside. And gets the job done. He's back in.
Sterling's got it done. Oh, wow. That's got to frustrate Alpum a bit.
Yeah, maybe Alpum's just going to concede.
All right, Matthias, 6, 7 tenths behind his teammate here. This could be the little challenge here for the win. Faz has got 50% ERS. Matthias has got 70. Smeg's got a 3-second time penalty. This is going to make an interesting last 2 laps here between the 2 Mercedes drivers.
He's setting him up.
I think Alpum might just sit the fact
They've still got a lot of ERS.
Yeah, they do. A lot more than
the tyres.
3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Very close now. 3 tenths, 2 tenths away. Ooh. This is going to be interesting through this DRS section up here.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see the barrel in between.
Oh, here we go.
Like
Could Matthias be ready to make a move on his teammate for the win? LAS purple with a 3-second time penalty. Matthias lost a
Got
little
no
bit of
penalties
time.
in these 2 either, so this is a straight fight.
Yep.
Yeah, just that collision warning from early in the race. So this is literally everything to fight for here.
It's going to be interesting to see what Matthias can do down this front straight if he can get nice and close.
He's in overtake mode. It's the first time I've seen him use it. As Matthias just stays in 3 ERS, so he gains a lot of time.
Might be able to get him through this second DRS sector here.
This is going to be a massive last lap. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
This is in overtake mode again. Are we going to see a
Goes
dive bomb?
defensive. Sterling with another 3-second time penalty. That's definitely got Alpum into 3rd position.
Yeah.
I think he might just stay there. Doesn't want to do anything risky. But this is where the battle is right now for the lead and the race win. On the last lap of the race.
Last lap of the race. Surely you just go into hot lap mode.
2 Mercedes teammates. Yeah, he's leaving a lot of ERS on the table there.
He's still flicking to 0 and everything. Safely.
Losing a lot out of
Still
the
to 3, so still not overtake. Maybe because he doesn't want to make a move in here.
I'll be putting back into 0. Okay. I'll be
Still
putting
doing
in
that
hot lap
the whole
mode.
way through.
Yeah. I think that might be hurting him a little bit.
Point.
Yeah, I think it is.
As he's in low fuel, as both of them up.
Don't think he's going to be able to 20 seconds. Not severe collision with
20 seconds? Oh, wow.
Alright, we'll jump back to the leaders. Alright, so Matthias. Oh, I don't think he's going to be close enough. This is going to be close. Can he get the DRS run?
Surely go and overtake. Sure, he's not going to pinch him at the end.
No!
So am I saying he pinches him at the end!
What a finish! So tight between the 2 teammates. Matthias leads the move for the final straight. What a move! Oh my God!
He was teeing him up for the last lap and everything. Dumps it in the last turn and pinches it.
What a finish! I was not expecting that. I thought Faz had him, but wow, Matthias got a great drive out of the final turn there, put it up in a full overtake, had DRS, and just out-dragged him to the line. Oh my God.
Sterling drops back to 4th because of his penalties, but that was just a phenomenal ending against the fight with the two Mercedes drivers. Like,
I was on board with Mercedes then too, and it just looked insane.
Got to be honest, I jumped out of my seat.
Oh,
So
yeah, basically me too. That was an amazing race by the two. The Tupe's got a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalty, so at this stage, BRT Matthias P1, BRT Faz P2, Alpoom P3, Sterling P4,
well.
drops down to 4th from the penalties. Bean Sandwich P5, so some good points there for Racing Point, as well as Mercedes obviously taking full max points today.
Up 2 positions, yeah.
Captain Schmeg P6, LAS Chris Can P7. Oh, and yeah, all right, we'll go through the leaderboard in a second.
Yeah, Alpine that started it at first, ended in 3rd because of penalties, so he finished 4th on track.
What a race by Matthias, though. We thought he left too much on the table then, but he timed it perfectly. 2 Brazilian drivers, 1-2.
Well done, lads.
What a race.
Good win.
What a race.
I think Solano's going to have something to answer for. For a 20-second time penalty.
Yeah, 20
seconds. That's a big penalty.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened there.
I've never seen it before. So, would you guys have any idea of what it could be? Is it massive T-bone or anything like that?
No idea. All right, so P1, excuse me, BRT Matthias, P2 BRT Faz, P3 Alpoom, P4 Sterling with a 6-second penalty, P5 Bean Sandwich. A lot of drivers didn't get penalties in this race. P6 Captain Smeg, P7 Chris Can, P8 Latupe, come back from pretty far down in the grid at one stage. P9 LAS Chucky, P10 Shawson, P11 LAS Purple, P12 Mick Marcotte, P13 Sonel, P14 Skid, P15 Vessalini, P16 Flavius, P17 Solano with a big 23-second penalty after the end, and a DNF. P18, oh, well, we missed the last 3, but yeah, what a race, boys.
Mad Dog, who had a great start, and then it was Swords of Doom, and it was Jar Jar at the end.
What a race. I cannot believe that finish. That's a great start for the season, boys. I couldn't ask for a better ending of the first race of the season. Like, wow.
Couldn't ask for a better race to start commentary on. That was great.
It was amazing. But yeah, that's the end of the Australian Grand Prix. I'd like to thank NBC-Alcatraz and TheVeryLazyTowel for joining me in the commentary today. It's been a pleasure, boys.
It was great.
Thanks, boys.
It was great fun.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was a great race. Kept us on the edge of our seats all the way to the end. But yeah, congratulations to BRT Matthias and BRT Faz taking max points today for Mercedes, and for Alpoom coming home in 3rd position. But we'll catch you all next time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. See you, everyone.